Now there's another graph called a cumulative frequency graph, or other times it's called the ogive, and it looks something like this. It tells us the percentile at each particular point along here. So here's chest girth again, I think from bears. And so if you want to see the 40th percentile, you go from 40th and go straight down. And you'll see about 32 inches is the 40th percentile for bear chest girth. To do that with our previous example with presidents' ages, what we have to do is make a chart like this, or it helps to make a chart. We have our classes and then our frequency. Now our cumulative frequency, that's the word cumulative means we're adding something up as we go along. So the cumulative frequency here is 2. But now if I add it to the next one to that, I get up to 8. 13 plus 8, I get up to 21. Add another 13 and I get up to 34. Add another, I get to 41. And finally, I arrive at 44, which was our n value, a number of data pieces. And now if I throw in this word relative cumulative frequency, this means we want to do it in percentage. Whenever you see this word, think percent. If I can spell it, you can think it. Great. So now we want to find the percentage. So this first one is 2 out of 44. 2 out of 44. And then the next one is 8 out of 44. And then 21 out of 44. And then 34 out of 44. And so I should start filling these in before I lose them. So that's about 4.5%. And where are we at? 18%, 48%. Then we got 77%. And now I'll have 41 out of 44, which is 93%. And then finally, 100%. The last one should always be 100%. So now that we have those data pieces, we want to graph them. Now I'm going to change my view a little bit here. Now I want to look at both of those. I'll eventually answer these questions here, but I want to graph it first. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go 42, 47, 52, 57, 62, and 67. And now we're going to plot these percentages. So this has to go up to 100%. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100%. I'm going to skip every other just so it's easier to read. And I'll label this percent. And then I'll label this president's age. And now we plot these values. 4.5% is going to be about here. 18% is going to be about there. Then we jump up to 48%. And then 77%. And then 93. And then 100. So when we look at this, now we can draw straight lines connecting this. And that is our ogive. Now if we want to find out what ages are less than 10% of the data, we take 10%, we go over, go down, and I'd say that's probably 44 and below would be the bottom 10%. What age is described in the middle? We start there, and this is what they call the median, at 50 percentile, and then we just go straight down. So a little past 52, 52, 53, that's what I'd say is the middle of the graph. That's how we use ogives to look at percentile. Now, take a minute and see if you can make your own ogive. Good luck.